Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Racia Conseja. Thank you for watching my videos, for subscribe to my channel. And remember, these videos I download in Facebook Reels and Shorts in YouTube. So if you want to watch the complete video, please go to my YouTube channel as a Rosia Conseja. Today I'm going to talk about the importance to analyze once we want to move to another city, state, or country. Most of us, when we are having issues, problems, we are not happy in the place that we are living, we are struggling with many things financially and other ways. We need to sit down and analyze ourselves what things are bothering us, what things is hurting ourselves emotionally and financially. Because remember, once you move to a new city, new state, or new country, you're bringing yourself. That means you're bringing your emotional problems, you're bringing your emotional financial hardship, you're bringing many things with you. That happened to me many years ago, and I forgot to talk about this topic. I was watching a documentary yesterday about many people who regret moving to other places. And from personal experience and people that I speak with, they told me as well that it's not easy to move to a new place, no matter how old you are, if you have little ones, if you are divorced, married, single, whatever is your relationship status. Starting over is not easy because you have to start from scratch, meet new people, start a new job, or new school, whatever is the situation. So we need to think first what emotionally I'm struggling with. It is something that can be fixable, that I say, if I change jobs or if I move inside the same city, I'll be better, I'll feel better. We need to analyze all those things because sometimes we spend more money moving to another city, another state, another country, and we're going to face the same struggles, the same problems that we were facing before. The difference is we change place, environment, but we are bringing us, because sometimes we think that moving to a new city, a new state, a new country, we are going to start a new life. Everything is going to be better. Yes, we have to keep the positive thinking, but at the same time, we need to be realistic. Is this moving to a new city, state, or country is going to make me happy? Am I going to find the things that I'm looking for in that city, state, or country? Because if I can find it in the same city that I'm living in, why I had to move? What is the reason? So we need to realize that before we made the big move, because and more when we have little ones, when we have kids that are in the school, because they're going to be jumping from the school to school. For them, as a parents, we don't see it, but they struggle to make new friends. Remember, when you arrive in the middle of the year, or when the school already started like 2-3 months ago, they made their own groups. So when a new kid comes, he or she has to struggle to adapt to that new group. About jobs is the same thing. When we arrive to a job, always we have to adapt to the group and try to make the best that we can. But the most important thing here that I want to point is that you bring yourself, because we think, oh, we're going to start a new life in that place, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, and guess what? Your brain is coming with you. Your worries, concerns, struggles that you have in the previous city, or in the previous country, you bring it to the new country, to the new state, or to the new city. Because I don't know why, well, I know in some way, through our generations, society, everybody tell us the happiness is outside of us. That's why we try to find our happiness outside. We need to analyze ourselves and find happiness inside. Once I'm happy inside, then I will be more conscious. Is it worth it to move to another city, state, or country? Am I going to get more pros than cons? Because it's more cons moving to making the big move to another place, a new place, with my family or with myself. It's going to be more cons than pros. Then I will stay and try to find other sources, try to find ways that I can get over my situation. Could be financially, emotionally, whatever it is. If I'm emotionally struggle, go to therapist, go to a psychologist, and help you to reroute your emotions so you can find yourself. Because most of us, we are lost. We want to know about the future, but we don't know where we are standing. And if we are know where we are standing, because in the present we are creating that future. But in the present, if we don't create that future, in the future we're going to have the same struggles, the same problems, the same everything. We don't want that. But to make that change, we need to change inside, no out. That's why many people regret when they move from one place. Oh, I should stay. I should do this. I never realized that coming to a new place, I'm going to face this and this situation. That's why it's important to sit down, analyze yourself. If you are divorced or single parent with kids, analyze how it's going to impact the moving to them. So it's like a family reunion. Of course, if the kids are older than 10 years old, they will, of course, as you know, I don't want to lose my friends. I want to stay. But if you see that you have a new contract in a new job, they are giving you they found you a house that you can rent cheaper. They give you certain commodities in the new company that you're going to move to a new state or city or country, then it's worth it to make the move. But if you are struggling financially, you are unemployed, your kids are having problems in the school because at home they are neglected, or they are with traumas that you create in them, or whatever it is, and you think that moving to a new place is going to make you feel better and the kids as well, that is not going to happen. Because remember, whatever you are struggling right now, currently where you are living, if you don't fix that first before you move, you're going to bring all your baggage, all your package emotionally. I'm not talking about your kids, I'm talking about you. You're going to bring all your problems, all your situations to the new place, and then you're going to look back and say, oh my God, here I didn't know that I had to spend more money, or I don't have friends, I don't know who can help me here, starting over again. So be careful with that. And also search before you move to that place, how safe it is, the city or state or country you're moving to. How easy is to find government help. How easy is, how cheap it is to find a rent, mortgage, whatever you're looking for. What is the best schools in quality and education, everything around the town, around the place that you're moving to, so you can put your kids. What they have after school programs, and they have vacation program for your kids while you are, like they call it summer camp, while you are working. All those things you have to put in consideration before you make the big move. And again, I know I sound repetitive, but many people made the same mistake, and I did it a couple times in my younger years, because I was thinking, oh, I'm going to move to this place, so I'm going to be happier, I'm going to find a better job, I'm going to do this. And then I regret, I said, oh, I should stay in that company, even though I didn't like it too much, but at least I wait for my son to finish his school. Guess what? I put my son through 5 schools. 5, yes, he was in elementary school, and then he turned to middle school, and then to high school. So he changed like 5 schools in different towns, and that was because of me. And because my insecurities, my emotional problems that I had back in the days. So I was struggling too much because I didn't analyze, I didn't have the experience and the knowledge that I have now. Back in the days, I was like, where should I go? Should I move or not? And also I thought about my son, but I said, if we stay here, I was unemployed for a year. I said, I cannot stay here any longer. I'm running out of my savings. I don't know what to do, where to go. So I struggle a lot. So I'm just telling you guys, please analyze yourselves first. Sit down, make numbers, how much you're spending right now, how much you're going to spend in case that you move, at least that you have a employment contract that they are going to assure you that you're going to, once arrive to the city, they are going to help you, getting accommodated in your new place, the school, they give you all the information, because some companies, they do that, depends on what kind of contract you do with them. But if you don't have nothing in place, that you are blind, that you don't know where to go, what to do, first sit down and talk to yourself. Am I happy? If I'm not happy, what is not making me happy? How can I solve this situation? Because sometimes things are more easy to solve in the place that you are, because it's familiarity, it's your environment. You know people who can help you. You know the government help, how they can help you. Because remember, every state has their own rules, because they help you. For example, in New York, they have a lot of programs to help people for housing, for pay bills, electrical, and all that stuff. And other places like Florida or Georgia, it's more difficult to get that kind of help, because the guidelines, because you have to get this certain amount of income a year, and depends how many kids you have to help you out. So you have to find out all those things before you make the big move. And also, I had to leave all my furniture. When I was living in Florida, I moved to the north side of United States. Excuse me. And I spent a lot of money. I lost a lot of money, because I had the new sofas and couch and everything, all the whole set, the living room set. And I had to give it away. I put it in Facebook Market. I put it in different social sites so I can sell it. I couldn't sell it in a month. I had to go because I couldn't pay rent anymore in that place. I had to move. So that was many things at the same time. So we had to prepare before those things happen. Because always, most of the times, the American thinking, and without judging, is what I'm seeing, and what I see through my coworkers, friends that I have here, and everything, is they leave things when the things happen. I mean, they don't work proactive. Like, let me take care of this. So this, if I take care of this right now, I'm going to avoid to be like, for example, evicted from an apartment or from a house. I'm going to pay or save this money, so I can keep paying the car loan. And I don't want that the company comes and take my car, the bank take my car away, because I need it for transportation. Most of the people don't think in that. They think they live the moment, and they forget about how to administrate their money, or they get out of job, or whatever is the situation, and then from one day to the next day, they are evicted, they are living in a shelter or in a friend's house, and they are without a car because they couldn't finish paying the car. All those things we can prevent it. But why we don't prevent it? Because we are emotionally struggle. And if we are emotionally dealing with traumas from childhood, and if we are insecure, if we have low self-esteem, we're going to forget about our finances, and we don't care. And then when we create those problems, and then we complain, oh, why all the bad things happen to me? Oh, why I don't have car anymore? Why I don't have a place to live anymore? But if you go back to that year ago, what were you doing? You were planning financially to save money for the future. You were considering to change your car because you're paying an expensive car. That kind of thing. Because everybody, we live that, oh, I have a job. I know I'm going to be in that job forever. Don't say that, because things can happen. The organization or company can broke, and from one day to the next day you'll be out of work, and you have to look for another job, and maybe you'll find a job that is less compensated, and it's a job that you don't like, but you have to take it because you have to keep paying bills. So don't take things for granted. Don't take things like, oh, this is forever. I don't have to worry about it. Let me keep spending money. And guess what? When past the time, excuse me, the humidity is killing me. When past the time, then we are going to have problems. because people is we are going to be struggling financially. Could be here in this city, state, or country, or wherever you go moving to. So watch out, guys, with those things. Keep in mind those suggestions. I love my community. That's why I create these videos, to provide information to those people that are they are naive, or they never put a thought about it. So keep in mind those things. Do the best that you can. Do your research before you move to a new place, and you will feel much better, more secure about certain things. Thank you for watching my videos, for subscribing to my channel, and see you until next time. Bye-bye.